Sky Rose Crystals now selling on Etsy. Check out your zodiac signs. Also selling fairies, angels, dragons and chakra crystals. Hi to Libra and welcome to your general tarot read for the month of December. So love and romance readings are coming out soon. If you're interested in hearing when they're released, then do hit the notification bell and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It is completely free. So in this reading it might still be to do with love and romance, but it's looking at where you are in general, how you're feeling in yourself. Also including things like employment, home life, friendships, family. So looking just at your overall life in December. And the cards I'm using for you today are the Morgan Greer and the Gilded Tarot Royale. Now, when I was tuning into the collective feeling for Libra, what I'm getting is this kind of throwing your hands up in the air and turning your back on something. It's this feeling of sod this. And it feels like you're throwing in the cards somewhere and you're washing your hands of someone or something is very much what I'm getting. It feels like you've had enough of something. And this is quite a collective feeling at the moment across the board. A lot of the zodiac signs are at this place where they're at the end of their tether and they're no longer willing to put up with certain behaviour or a certain situation anymore. And they're finally saying, no, enough's enough. And you feel very much in that turning point, very much in that place of no longer putting up with something which really doesn't serve you at this time. So we'll look at the cards and we'll look at what your focus is, what your challenge is, your inner world, your outer world, and get some guidance from the universe for you. So Libra's focus for December. Libra's focus for December. We've flown out over there and beautiful. So you have the Ten of Swords. This is often a card which can look quite aggressive as such, but I think it's a really wonderful positive card because what it's saying is you're at your lowest point, you've had enough, and this is very much the feeling I've got, that it's you're coming to the end of something. The end of your tether is very much what I'm getting in. It's this sense of I'm not doing this anymore, I'm not going to do this, it doesn't do me any good, doesn't make me feel good. So Libra's challenge for December. Libra's challenge for December. So we have the Three of Cups. Now, for some of you, I'm automatically getting, because the Three of Cups comes with two very different energies. For some of you, I'm getting it's very much that you're saying, I'm no longer going to be the third wheel in a situation. That a situation that you were promised is going to change in some way, and it's not changing. And it's something which has made your life feel quite crowded. It's a place where you've not been someone's priority. Now, it could be because they've had their focus has been on somebody else, or they're involved in somebody else, or it could just be that their focus has been on an aspect of their life which feels more important than you. But whatever it is, you felt like a spare wheel somewhere, and you're no longer putting up with it. You're no longer coming second place or being such a low priority somewhere. I'm feeling it getting. You're very much, you're just saying, no, you can't put me first, therefore I'm putting me first. But this coming in your challenge position, I feel it's going to be about how you do it. So it's almost like you're at this crossroads where you can throw in the cards and walk away with dignity and looking forward to where you're going, or you can throw in the cards in an angry, bitter way and kind of walk away with resentment. And I feel with this being the end of a cycle, it's really asking, can you walk away with your head held high? Can you walk away with excitement for something better? That's going to be your challenge, how you handle this situation, because it does feel like you are at the ending of something. You've had enough of something, and it's going to be about how you manage it in your life. So we'll take a look at your inner world and your outer world. So your inner world, your thoughts, your feelings, your thoughts. So you have the Death card. Libra's outer world, you keep flying off. The Six of Pentacles. What energy is Libra coming from? What energy is Libra coming from? So we have the Five of Pentacles. What energy is Libra moving into? What energy is Libra moving into? What energy is Libra moving into in December? Beautiful, the Six of Wands. So this is really wonderful. This ending, you've got death on your mind. You've got the end of a cycle with the Ten of Swords and death coming right next to each other here. You know that you want something to stop. You've had enough. This is just reiterating that in your heart, there is no doubt now in your mind that how something has been happening in your life, how it's been unfolding in your life, how someone's been making you feel, or how you've been feeling around somebody. You're no longer putting up with it, and you are definitely coming into December thinking, no, I've had enough. I've absolutely had enough. And I feel like the energy you're coming from and your current outer world are very similar. And it's this Six of Pentacles. It's this feeling that you've had to share something with somebody. You've had to share the time with somebody. You've just felt that you're always asking. It feels like you've had somebody in your life who's almost been breadcrumbing you, and they've been keeping you on a bit of a fishing hook, pulling you in when they need something and then pushing you out when they don't, and then giving their time and energy to somebody else. And you do feel like you've just been shared. So for a lot of you, it does feel like a third party situation, or as I say, just that somebody is not giving you equal time. It could be that they're giving more time to their work, or you know, that their priorities. It could even be that they play golf too much. Do you know what I mean? But it's something that you feel that you're constantly asking for time, and you've had enough. You're not going to be doing this anymore. Because with the Five of Pentacles, you're really recognizing that your needs are not being met. You felt very left out, constantly, almost like you feel like you've been begging for somebody to pay attention to you. And it's not an energy which suits you anymore, because you've got this Death card here and you've got this Ten of Swords, and it's no more, I'm not doing this. And the energy you're going into is really beautiful, because you've got the Six of Wands here, and you can see how high up they feel, how beautifully led they feel, and they've got their light shining brightly here, and they're ploughing on, they're moving away from something, and they're feeling really, really triumphant. So the change that you're about to make, the ending that you're about to bring, you are going to be marching away from it with your head held high and feeling very proud of yourself. So if your challenge is to walk away feeling joyous, I think that you are going to. It feels like there's going to be this huge relief when you stop waiting for someone's approval, or waiting for someone's love, or waiting for someone to say you've done a good job somewhere. You are going to feel so much lighter and so much better. So we're going to look to the Morgan Greer now to get some clarification on the inner and outer world. My Etsy store is now open, selling zodiac crystals and other painted crystals. So if you're interested in that, or a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. So looking to Libra's outer world. Libra's outer world. Libra's outer world. More information on Libra's outer world. So we have the Chariot in reverse. Libra's outer world. Libra's outer world. Libra's outer world. We have the Nine of Swords and Libra's inner world. Libra's inner world. Libra's inner world. We had two cards come out here. We've got the Five of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Libra's inner world. Libra's inner world. Oh, you've got two more cups again. We've got the Nine of Cups and the Three of Wands. So your head's quite busy. You've been doing a lot of thinking about this and a lot of feeling about this. It's been very much about your inside world. Possibly you've withdrawn a little bit from people or from somebody while you've just been trying to work something out here. And you're sick of struggling and fighting for happiness. That's very much what you've recognised, and it does feel like this breadcrumbing, because it wasn't going anywhere for you. A situation which you wanted to move forward just wasn't going anywhere. It feels like, as I say, someone's just been dangling crumbs at you, or throwing crumbs at you, kind of keeping you where they want, but not helping you move forward. You've been feeling really stagnant, your needs haven't been met, and your happiness just wasn't coming. And you've really been struggling in your head with this, really been causing a lot of uncomfortable thoughts and feelings of lack of self-worth and self-doubt, and that's what you're no longer willing to put up with. And you can see this here. It's like you're turning away from unhappiness. So you've got your Ten of Cups in reverse here, and you've got your Nine of Cups in reverse here, So if you're turning away from unhappiness and you're looking towards the future now, you're starting to make plans where you think that you're going to grow more because this is stagnant, this is stale, the situation you're in, and you're ready to feel good. I think this is what you've come to the end of your tether. You're no longer willing to feel bad. You're wanting to feel very, very good. I'm just going to get a clarification card on this Nine of Swords here. So clarifying the Nine of Swords. So you have the Moon here clarifying the Nine of Swords. There feels as if you recognise that you don't want to be involved in a situation, but there is some tie to it. And this is the bit which you're going to be a little bit of a stumbling block in December. How to physically end something, how to physically move from something, because it feels as if you've been there for a while and it's kind of like it's all you know at the moment, and it's making you feel a little bit like you know that you don't want to be there anymore. You've decided you're not going to be there anymore, but you're feeling a little bit tied to your past in how to move forward because you don't really know what's around the corner, is what I'm feeling. So it's just bringing a little bit of doubt on how to do it. So we'll get some guidance from the universe now. Some guidance for Libra. Some guidance for Libra. So we have the Nine of Wands. Some guidance for Libra from the universe. Some guidance for Libra. Guidance. Beautiful. We have the King of Wands. Just some guidance for Libra. Guidance for Libra. Strength card, beautiful. Now it could be that you're dealing with a Leo, or that you've got Leo in your chart and the universe is asking you to pull on that fire, really pull on that that energy of passionately knowing what you want but taking your time to get it, is what I'm getting here for you. So in your inner world, the guidance you're getting is a Nine of Wands, and I feel this is to do with this trap feeling, and it's just asking you to be quite cautious on how you end this. Again, as I said at the beginning, is to make sure you don't end it with bitterness, and because I feel that if you end it with bitterness, you're going to go into a bit of a battle. If you can end it in a very positive way, whatever the situation is, if you can find a way to be again, the word cunning, you need to be a little bit cunning on how you play your cards as such, and you need to play them quite close to your chest so that you're not giving someone loopholes or room to, what I'm getting is to almost to emotionally manipulate you back into them. So it's really kind of, it's going in with a game plan is what the universe is asking you to do, just to be aware of the fact that they do have a bit of a hold over you, whoever this is that you're trying to stop a situation with. They do have you over a barrel a little bit, but it's not real. It just feels like they have you over a barrel. So it is just about going in with a little bit of caution on how you start fresh somewhere, how you end something. And this beautiful energy of the King of Wands, I feel this is just the universe just almost putting their arms around you and just saying that you've got this, that if you are feeling confused about how to move forward, then when you take your time and you look within or you get support from other people, you have got everything you need. So you don't need anything new to make this ending. You have everything that you have all the tools in your toolbox to get you exactly where you need to go on the next step. So it is known that you have everything you need. You need a game plan, but you have everything, and you have everyone that you need around you to help you. And your final card, it's about changing. This is about cutting yourself free from something. And it's just saying all you need is strength. That's all you need at this time, is strength and self-belief. This feeling of this Six of Wands and this King of Wands, just knowing that you have it in you to do this. Because I do feel that somebody in your life has belittled you a little bit, or you have lost your confidence because they have been breadcrumbing you for so long. And it's asking you to find that inner strength again, that inner trust in yourself, that you have everything, you have everything, you are good enough, and that you can end something in a way which makes you feel rejoiceful, and you don't end up being the enemy or the baddie as such. You can walk away with your head held very high and feeling very triumphant, but it is calling on that inner fire, that inner self-confidence to allow yourself to do it. So that's what I have for you for December. I hope that's been supportive. I'd love to hear in the comments if you've enjoyed it, and do like the video and share it if you have. If you haven't subscribed already, then please consider doing so. It is completely free, and if you hit the notification bell, you can hear when more videos come out. And in the description box below is information about my painted crystals, which are selling on Etsy, and also personal readings. And I hope you have a great month.